Assalamu alaikum. Today we'll be making a milk cake. These are the ingredients that I used. I used a double cream, caster sugar, self-raising flour, some butter, condensed milk, evaporated milk, 3 pieces of cardamom and 4 eggs. Here I've measured 300 grams of butter. You can use any butter. Here I've measured 300 grams of self-raising flour. Here we have 300 grams of caster sugar. Here we have 4 eggs. So firstly I'm going to add the butter into the sugar, and we need to whisk this really well in order to get a smooth mixture. Once your butter and sugar has been blended in really well, I'm going to sieve in my self-raising flour like so. At this stage you need to add your 4 eggs, and then you need to mix this really well until it's become a nice smooth cake batter. If your cake batter is too thick, you can always add a dash of milk. Here I used about 2 to 3 tablespoons of milk just to smoothen it out a little bit more. And we're done here. So next we are going to prep the cake tin. So we have pre-buttered the tin to prevent the cake from burning and sticking onto the tray. We then sieved in some flour. You can use any flour just to coat the butter for some extra safety. I then poured in the cake mixture. Make sure to smooth that over nicely and evenly. Make sure to preheat your oven at about 165 degrees. Once preheated, place your cake inside the oven and bake for about half an hour. So now we're going to be making the milk mixture for the cake. I've added 250 ml of condensed milk. I'm now going to add 250 ml of evaporated milk. And then I'm also going to add 250 ml of milk, normal milk. I'm just stirring it to make sure it doesn't curdle, also it doesn't burn. Leave it on medium gas and bring it to boil. I added a pinch of saffron, this step is optional, and then I added 3 cracked green cardamoms. Make sure you keep mixing the mixture so it doesn't burn, and bring this to boil. Once it's been brought to boil, as you can see in the video, just turn off the gas and let it cool down to room temperature. So whilst the milk is cooling down, we're going to go ahead and prepare the fresh cream for the top of the cake. So I've poured in the whole pot of the double cream into a bowl, and I'm going to whisk that until it's become a nice fluffy texture. So as you can see in the video clip, the double cream has thickened, so this means that the mixture is done and it's ready. So after half an hour, I've taken my cake out and I've letting it cool down to room temperature. I then poked in some holes with a fork. This is to allow the milk mixture to really soak up into the cake nicely. Here I'm going to add the milk mixture onto the cake. Make sure it's spreaded nicely and evenly so it's all soaked up. I use about half of the milk mixture and I save the other half for when serving the cake. So with the double cream that we whipped earlier on in the video, I added this into a piping bag and I'm just piping that onto the cake. It doesn't have to be perfect or completely even because we're going to be adding some pistachio to decorate the cake with, so it will all be covered. So guys, this is the final look of the cake. I hope you like it. In the end, I ended up adding some roses, some chopped up roses, just for some extra decoration. This is completely optional. But I hope you liked it, and make sure you like, share, subscribe and comment. We'll see you soon.